Marvel Rivals has been out for almost a week now, and a lot of players, including myself, are experiencing this weird disconnect bug that happens every 2 to 3 games. But I found a fix for it, tested it out a lot yesterday, was able to play almost 20 games, whereas before I could only play 2 to 3 before getting disconnected and receiving a penalty. To be clear, this has worked for almost 20 games now. I've reported my findings to the Marvel Rivals dev team, and they are currently looking into a fix for it, so I'm hoping that we don't need to do this for much longer. Unfortunately, for this to work, it does require that you need a VPN when you are playing the game. For me, NordVPN worked flawlessly, and I use Nord because I already have a Nord subscription. But there are some free VPNs that other people have said is working just fine for them. Unfortunately, I tested those out myself and they didn't really work for me. Nord was the only one that worked for me personally, but I'm gonna link them down below for you guys to check out. And I also have a Nord affiliate link as well, so if you are in the market and looking to buy one, hey, at the very least, you can go ahead and do that. I will take every proceed from that and donate gift subs to the channel. This, of course, is gonna fix the PC version of Marvel Rivals, which is what I'm playing on, but if you do want to do this for your PS5 or your Xbox or your console in general, you're gonna have to look into a tutorial on how to connect your router to a VPN specifically in order to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 benefiting from it, and Xbox as well. So what I'm doing basically with Nord is I'm opening it up and I'm going to the server that's the closest to me, which for me is Miami. Free VPN people have been saying has worked tremendously for them is this Cloudflare Warp one. I'll be linking this down below. It's free. You guys can download it and try it out. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me, so hopefully it works for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Throughout Reddit, there's all kinds of other fixes that people have been talking about. One thing in particular that I tried out as well that didn't seem to work is going into MS config on PC and disabling all services other than the Microsoft ones and certain trusted ones. So to do that, you're gonna go down to here and then type in MS config. It'll open up this window tab here and you're gonna go through all these services, sort by that, and then just disable all that you can, minus the Google ones, of course, because that's gonna make you relog into everything. But some of the Microsoft ones you might be able to disable. I don't know. This is a very tedious and desperate version, I would say, of this. What kind of blew my mind was this thread where somebody was saying, are you on fiber internet or have quantum fiber by any chance? Which is the exact internet that I have. And some of them are saying they're noticing a similar trend of people who have fiber internet in general are having this issue. I have fiber internet, so one other person that I know of as well has it. They're experiencing the same thing. I really hope this problem doesn't go that deep, and I'm praying the devs can figure out a fix for this on their end so we don't have to use a VPN every single time. Also on my end, I've been able to replicate this issue by going into the practice range because that counts as queuing up and going into a game. And unfortunately, I also get the disconnect error from there too. So I don't have the VPN active right now. We're gonna go into practice range a bunch of times and see just how long the bug will take to get it. No way the bug is happening on the first try, bro. Are you kidding me? So to know if this bug is happening, you'll just be stuck at 0%. It'll not progress. You'll actually have to wait out this entire loading screen, and then it'll tell you that you have to turn the game off and turn it back on. That's so weird that happened on the very first try. Oh my god. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to help raise that 38% even higher, and also let me know if any of these tips helped you guys out. Now let's get back into the video. So I rebooted again. Let's try going to practice range and see just if it happens immediately or if it continues to work. Okay, see right there, we were able to get in. You saw it froze for a second. It went from 0 to 4%, 9, and then eventually put us in. Just to show you guys, we are in practice here. So I'm gonna leave practice mode. I'm gonna jump back in almost immediately just to see how many tries it takes until this issue continues. So you see it went up again, 4%, 9%. We're back in practice mode just fine. So let's leave again. That's about 2 games technically right there. Unfortunately, I mean, that took about 4 tries right there, but it happened again. Extremely frustrating. Now, the only fix I've been able to find personally is by using NordVPN and connecting to a different location, preferably someplace close to me, so this way I could still have a decently fast ping. So now we have the VPN on. Let's actually jump into practice range a couple times to see just if this is continuously flawless, which so far it seems like it is. It goes from the 4 to 9. Let's go ahead and leave the game and we'll jump back in over and over again. This should work a solid 10 times in a row. In general, like I did this all day yesterday, regular games, not just practice range, but regular games, and no issues whatsoever. You'll see every single time consistently with the VPN on, we're actually able to go ahead and not get disconnected, but actually go through and access practice range and play different games. Now, here's the weird thing that I noticed, right? When I play without my VPN on, when I play with just my raw connection, I will get no readings on my packet loss, on the out or the in. I get nothing on that. It'd be 0% flat across the board, never changing. However, with the VPN on, I do see little percentages here and there from like 0 to maybe 3 will probably be the max that I get personally. And that for some reason, seeing this, it just works consistently every single time. Whereas without it, I'm not getting any readings at all. This game's having a hard time with my connection, and I have really good internet. Now, again, I forwarded all my findings to the dev team, and they said that they're going to be looking into it. They've taken my diagnostic data as well. I've given them the information about the packet loss stuff and what type of internet provider that I have. I'm trying to help and see what we can do to get to the bottom of this, because we shouldn't have to do this. I played through the alpha and the beta both times and had no issues whatsoever with connection. As a matter of fact, during those times, the connection was flawless. I had no disconnects. I had no lag. It was pristine. It didn't even feel like it was an alpha the first time that we played it. So now on launch, obviously the game is going to be open and accessible, and there's a lot of people playing this game, over 10 million people apparently. So there's going to be some connection issues, but I didn't expect for people with good internet to be suffering from having good internet and causing them to get into this crazy disconnect loophole. It's not a crazy widespread issue. There's actually a small percentage of players that are experiencing this, but it's frustrating because for me, on my end, I can't stream this game. It's not fun to watch me stream this game. It's not fun for me to stream this game, and I can't play with people because when I queue up with people, we typically have a full team, and if I get disconnected in the beginning, it's either gonna remove me entirely and put them with a random, and now the full entire team doesn't have any communication through their microphones, and they're technically down one man. So even though it is a small percentage of people that are experiencing this, I think it's a very important thing that they must look into, and I'm glad that they are. I just don't know what direction they'll have to go in order to fix these things, but I have provided all my findings to them, so my fingers are crossed that they come through and find a solution sooner than later. But yeah, using a VPN, NordVPN specifically for me, seemingly works perfectly fine. And now I can actually experience the game in the way that it's supposed to be. Maybe my fiber internet is too good that I'm getting no packet loss, so they don't detect me as a real entity, and the cheat engine is getting rid of me. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening, but I hope we figure it out. Comment down below if this helped you guys out in any way, and also if you have another fix, please let me know. I'm happy to spread the word, because I know not everything presented in this video is going to help everybody out, and some things might work for some and some might not work for others. So be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Marvel Rivals videos are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.